Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name's Andy. Today, as usual, on Wednesday, we will go to the love reading. This is going to be the love reading number 66, and it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so the good news is we don't have to analyze the energies of this. Now, Venus and Mars in Leo, it doesn't matter if it is God or not, because Jupiter is a very friendly planet, so it doesn't cause much obstructions to your manifestations when it comes to love. So that's just good news. However, I want to talk a little bit about the soul journey because this is the pattern of the collective that I actually observed so far, and hopefully with this understanding of where we are on our soul journey, what is the purposes of what we're doing, we will allow the manifestations to get the effect much faster. Okay, so now a lot of people been living in solitude or came out of a very kind of like bad experiences when it comes to relationship. That is the collective energies in our channel, because each channel they will attract different type of viewers, readers, depends on the content. So the majority of you actually been guided to me for information, so that's to indicate that you are on a very high level of the soul journeys, what you are seeking for. That's why the informations we share with each other is a little bit different compared to the normal tarot is doing. The reason why I say that, because most people actually being here because they are determined, or you are determined to make an exit out of this matrix within this life. So after this life, you will achieve that exist and don't have to come back and repeat all the things again. So that is the idea, and it's the best things to happen if we really take things serious and kind of like give it a thought and working on ourselves right now. The reason why I say that, because only the younger souls are still busy with learning and figuring out about the matrix. The old souls from level 6 to 10, they will start to figure out how to exit it, because they recognize the patterns of all the life they repeated, and they realize that this is being a loop until you learn that this is the game. And now we know the knowledge, this is a game. So it will make things much easier to exist. So to exist this game, the loop of the simulate war, the matrix, we will have to go through the challenges, which is the Tao of something very karmic, something very isolated. That's why when you step into the living in the solitude moment, then the first thing you have to understand that you actually set this up for yourself, so you can turn into the spiritual path and using the spiritual knowledge to create that breakthrough of your soul incarnation, so you don't have to come back for that reasons. So the reason why this is love reading, but I'm talking about this because we will see how and why and if it should be or not to manifest a soulmate. So if you recently step in the solitude period, then your soulmate gonna be someone might be like not an official partnership, someone just there to provide a certain support for you to go through the period of studying about yourself. So the isolation time is being required. So people look within. So if you in the solitude period, don't look for solutions outside. Don't look for the soulmate outside. Look within to see what is that you really need to figure out about yourself. And the purpose is also already being explained to you, because you want to make it the last incarnation here on earth, this life. Now, the main purpose of this solitude period is for you to transcend the loneliness into the loneliness. So you're no longer feeling lonely. You're aware of, yourself with your own sufficiency. That you are the whole within yourself, and gradually, you will unlock that part of why you challenge yourself and why you put yourself in that challenge. And for that reason, the soulmate who comes and live with you like a spouse and partnership, it's not gonna happen. It doesn't work that way, because they will stop or distract and disturb the process of you challenging yourself and wants to overcome that challenge, because the main purpose is to get out of that matrix and don't have to come back. And because of that, if you already successfully understand about the difference between loneliness and loneliness, and now happy with yourself, with the whole things, and to allow that to happen, you will have to understand about the karmic type that you went through or still going on, and then you need to complete the healing with yourself through understanding, knowledge, wisdom, especially spiritual wisdom, and then you will getting ready to manifest the soulmates to come and walk with you in this new chapter. And this is the good time for you to complete all the healings, remove and clear the past or any karmic type, because this is the kind of energies that being very supportive to people for calling in the soulmates. So depends on your lifeline, the positions, how far you have been working on yourself up till now, and you will understand how much possibility or chances you gonna meet your soulmate or not, or what type of soulmate. Is that just a temporary one who just in and out to support you through the process of become the loneliness, or someone who actually can start to join you with the new venture? So that's the meaning of it. Another thing that I want to share with you, because this is also important when it comes to manifest love. When you reach to the concept of loneliness and you're happy with that, the next step is to reach the oneness, which is the process of ascending to the 5D consciousness. It's gonna be quite a long road for people, so there's a big chances that you cannot reach the 5D straight away unless you see through everything about yourself and your life and raise your awareness about the collective missions, what we're doing or sharing with each other. But it's not quite something that we have to worry, because as long as you understand that, okay, so loneliness now is the oneness. So when you start to understand about the goal, you don't need to reach it yet, but you understand the goal of the oneness, you will start to allow yourself to be freer every day. And when you are freer every day, your frequency also getting higher. You also allow love to come and find you faster. So if you're totally free and reach to the concept of oneness straight away, then yeah, the love will come and knock on your door just overnight. That is the logic of the matrix, and that's actually the mechanisms how it works. And it makes sense because if we still confused of what we're looking for, then we will attract the confusing people. The confused people, not confusing people. So they also confused. They thought that is what you're looking for. Now, if you agree with me about this, then we can go to the cards and we will see what spirits have for us. Okay, so as usual, let's go to the oracle cards first. Now, with love reading, I'm gonna do the full Celtic spread as usual, and hopefully we will get all the best messages from spirits today. If you're new to the channel, please like, share the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you would like to find the information about the course, how to align with your higher self, and the donate button, please find the information in the description box. Okay, so Starquote Astro Oracles. Let's see what the card we have for love reading number 66. We have Venus Beloved number 21, something fresh and new. With this energy, I can tell you right away, this is why we needed that introductions video today. Now, so people not confused when you watch the video today. So it is the mechanism of how we prepare ourselves for the deserving love. So you want the love that everyone deserves, all the parties involved deserve it, right? Both parties. So for that reason, the only way is to really heal ourselves and cleanse ourselves and get ourselves out of that solitude stage of living. And you can only get out of that through raising your awareness. So it's a process. The good news is because people already on the way of ascending consciousness, so there's a good chances that love will come and find people. So we will have to finger cross that it will happen to everyone. Now we have love coming with Venus and new beginnings, and here you are very soon. Clearly design what you want so that it comes to you now. This is amazing because the opening of the reading, I just feel so roses. I feel the smell, the color of pink roses, of the romance and the fluffy energies going on in the air here. So definitely there is something coming toward your way. So all you need to do is to, how I say, to get yourself ready out of the mischief mood, to allow the positivities to find the thread between the two souls and connect the people together. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and we will see with the full Celtic spread today. Love reading number 66. Overall energy, you have death. There are big transformations going on, which is amazing. Challenge, you have the Chariot. Distance, travel, let's see what it's about. But I have the feeling that someone not close to you enough, or or they stuck with something at the moment, so they couldn't quite make time, or or have the attentions toward the matters. But we will see. The Four of Swords, I want to just leave the Four of Swords here, right? So this is your higher self message, Four of Swords. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Cups. That is your energy in the recent past with the Nine of Cups. And you have the Queen of Cups. And you have the King of Swords. What coming toward you is the King of Swords, and we will have the Devils here. Oh wow, there's something that we need to watch out for there. This is gonna be interesting. The Eight of Cups and the outcome energies, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Let me check the space to see if you can see all the cards. Okay, you can see now, yeah. Okay, now let's see what we have. So the energies is of you are transforming into the new time of your life. So that's why, love is somewhere fluffy in the air waiting for you. The challenge is the Chariot. It's about someone is not managed or not quite ready to come to meet you yet. In the recent past, you have the Knight of Cups. This is the energies of you mending yourself with the Knight of Cups. So you are healing your heart, mending your heart in the recent, but it's not quite 100% because the Knight of Cups is the energies of someone is still, it's still kind of like not mature enough when it comes to the healing. But the good thing is, I can see here is the Queen of Cups. So you actually manage to embrace and raise your frequency quite fast, because this is actually the energies of Venus at the moment, trying to encourage people to raise the frequency and vibration, to call in their soulmate. The subconsciousness is actually your higher self message about the Four of Swords. There's something from the past coming up here with the Four of Swords. And this is a lot to do with the Devils and the Seven of Wands. So I can see someone trying to stir up things from the past or trying to reconnect, but you're not interested any longer with the Seven of Wands. The King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So there's a lot of, a clear out confusions between old connections. So there is something about the old connections that you need to clear out, and you will make that decisions, and this is the time that you're going to do it. The outcome energy is the Queen of Pentacles. It is really good outcome energies because you feeling like you get your homework done and get yourself ready to welcome love in. So this is what I see. Now, let's clarify this and we will find out. First of all, let's go to clarify this death. Transformation. Ace of Cups. So there's definitely love is on the way. You got everything on your side. This is the sense of the wheel fortune sticking on your side, bringing the love in to sing you through the healings. Because eventually you recognize about yourself of what you did. and now even become more aware of what you're doing through all these spiritual growth and knowledge that you gained. So the love comes in to kind of like gives you the applaud and support with the process of you going through. This is really great. Love reading number 66. I knew that there's new love coming somewhere, I can feel it, but I didn't expect it so obvious and so clear like this. But there will be some twist here that I can see, so we need to go through the details. Now, the challenge, the Chariot. Let's see what the Chariot is about. There you go. The Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords here is actually the devil. So that's why I say the challenge is someone coming to you. If it was love, then someone couldn't come to you. But with the Seven of Swords, it's someone trying to reach you or come to you or drive to you. I don't know why, but I see a car driving to you. And this is the transcended energy. So the devil transcended energies to this person because they know that love is coming your way. So of the whole things that you're dealing with someone in the past, doesn't matter if it was a proper relationship or it's just a fling, but someone kind of like on and off, comes and go. Even, like disappear in a weird way, not needed to, they don't necessarily to ghost you. But they, often the case, they left you in the confusions of why they disappear, and suddenly they just trying to get back to you. So watch out for that, because someone physically trying to reach you or to get to you. And that is the deceptions. But the good news is, when you see that, you will understand right away that love is right around the corner. Because before the universe delivers your manifestations, there are tons and tons and tons of tests. A lot. Non-stop, continuously, in a quite ridiculous way actually. But I don't know why, but it's just the way it works. So the more people appears around the time of you are about to meet your soulmate, there will be multiple people or multiple events trying to pop up to see if you're getting distracted or not. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So in the recent past, you're feeling quite happy and up mood because you met someone in the recent past, and this person is a fire sign actually. Now that's why in your mind, you're kind of thinking, is this a person or not? Now I say in the recent past, you probably met someone, and this person can be a fire sign, and you were quite happy, and you almost, want to give them something. But then you didn't, because there was some twist or something about the deceptions or something you felt not quite right about the situation, so you stop, because the Queen of Cups here retrieve their emotion. So if you resonate with it, you're gonna meet love very, very soon, like the cards say. So clearly decide what you want. So this Knight of Wands can be the Knight of Swords here, the ones that will trying to come to see you, because they believe that you fell for it. They believe that you interested in them, or you still interested in them. This is quite interesting energy. So let's see the Four of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. So you feel, yeah, that's the things. You feel something not right, and you feeling like it disturb your peace of mind with the Four of Swords, and you feeling like you couldn't feel the how I say, the presence of the person. So this person might do a lot of things, say a lot of things, trying to kind of convince you, but you couldn't feel the meaning of the words that they say, or they say something that makes you feel like you made the wrong decision, right? So it's not the right one for you. So the Nine of Wands here is a symbol of the mimic soulmate. So someone copy the traits of your soulmate, or in other words, the universe trying to show you some sign of how your soulmate, what your soulmate's gonna be like, basing on the ideas of what you gain through these experience. So there are always the signs of what next, right at the moment of where you are in your journey. And it works the same in any aspect, not just love. So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Empress. So you just aware of your purposes, your soul journey. And because the Empress is someone who learned how to embrace herself with all the growth and all the maturities and the nurturings, and learn how to invest in herself. So that's the reason why the Nine of Wands here, they really wanted that nurturing from you, and that cup of love that you hold. But because they didn't kind of like it's like they show you something about the unwilling to share. So something about themselves that they need to go and learn, because they're not yet learning about the meaning of sharing. So that put you off and scatter you away for that reason. So let's see the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is actually your energy, you see it through. So congratulations, because the King of Swords is someone who can see through things, who can put the finer yep. So this person, the person that you decided to stop, is someone that they use the exhibit strategy. That's the word. So they use the strategy of showing exhibits of the thing that they own, the thing that they have. That's the King of Pentacles is about. But they kind of like do not want to share anything. They just want to hold everything on you. Hold everything on them or for them. So so you couldn't feel the closeness or the warmth or the mutual exchange or the equal exchange of everything, like people not on the same level of wavelength with each other. So you couldn't feel it. Now the Devils, let's see what this is about. So the Devil is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles here is actually the Ace of Cup. It actually represents everything: emotion, new beginning, new start, new life, new chapters, new locations, new home, new actually even new knowledge, because this is the earthly experience. This knowledge, it doesn't work, it's not useful for your journey in the future. However, it's useful for now. So it still counts as some type of knowledge that we all have to gain and learn and put it into the good use. So the devils here is actually the Seven of Swords, the deceptive energies that coming your way or trying to convince you about things, or wants to kind of offer you a drive, or offer to come to see you, for example, but you're no longer interested. Now they even offer you an upgrading in relationship, because this is the energies trying to work with the whole thing I see here. So they escalate the game, so they step up like bit by bit. The feeling of someone going fishing, so they give you the first bait, and you say, no, it's too small, I don't deserve that because I'm not that small, for example. And they will say, okay, give them something a little bit bigger, but not what you deserve again. So this is what it feels like. So they come to you, they say, okay, no, so you want attachment or you want relationship, I can give you that. And then you say, no, it's too late, because it's not genuine. Now, if you see the sense of what I'm seeing here, so let's see the Eight of Cups. This is interesting because love actually coming in for you. So it's a big test. It's a big test to see if you trust yourself, if you trust your intuitions, your guide. Yep. So by the time you decide to finish this mess or not, this is actually not something too serious, but this is a test about if you now understand how it works. Because there's no need to blame or to have any grudge or even attitude toward these type of experiences, because these are actually just a temporary test to see if how determined you want something real. Because if you don't show what you desire, how real things you want, because a lot of people, right, they will stop at this because they think that's enough for them, if you see what I mean. And if they decide to stop with this, then yeah, of course they will get this commitment. But this commitment coming with something that not about sharing, because the King of Pentacles is here, some like control of, it's a sense of someone needs the security too much and they couldn't give it up. They might be hurt, they might be had bad experiences, whatever they had in the past, but that is their journey, that's their job. So it's not your job to jump in and teach them if you want to be happy. That's why I say there's some people, they might stop at this and they're happy with that, because some people, they only need to have someone around them. Codependency. But if you don't have the codependency, because that's the shadow work you already cleared, then of course you will ask for more, because you know your values and you're totally right. There you go. This is the real soulmate coming toward you. When you say, no, sorry, you are not my level, because the Nine of Wands. Now, they thought you are the Knight of Cups, so you also naive and immature like them, for example, because the Knight and the Knight. And you always think more for people, and you make people feel that way, or you give people that impression of you are the same level with them, but you are not. You're just trying to be, how I say, nice, actually. If you resonate with my reading today, you need to come back and comment to let me know, because this is so interesting of what we see today. But the outcome is totally amazing. Look, you can be the queen in your own throne, with your own values, and see the things growing around you, because you in your own gardens here. Very, sufficient things around you, and there you go, your king's coming for you, and this is what you're looking for. It's also fire. It's also, but much more mature, and with a lot of passion and ready to give, and that is the happy ending. So guys, very straightforward message today. Love gonna come by you as long as you did all the homework. If you're not yet, keep working on it, because we have this energies going on and on for quite some time now, so it's a good time to call in your soulmate. For now, this is all I got for you. If you want to join my course, please find the information in the description box, and the donate button also in the description box. Thank you, and I will see you next one. Bye bye.